What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Michigan Sports Talk here. In this one, we go over Michigan recruiting staying hot. They land a flip commitment from the four-star safety Jordan Young. We go over that as Michigan adds on to their loaded secondary class in the 2025 class. Plus, we go over the latest on Nathaniel Wusu-Boateng, Michigan flip target Bradley Gompers, and also a couple other names to keep an eye on towards early signing day, December 4th for Michigan, as they are looking to finish this 2025 class strong. We also go over a few Michigan players with some highest grades according to Pro Football Focus in the game against Ohio State. We go over all that and more in this video, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so Michigan came away with a big-time flip commitment yesterday out of the 2025 four-star safety Jordan Young. Michigan flipped him from Clemson, and it came after there was a couple predictions put in this past week. A couple of on-3 predictions from Steve Wiltfong, E.G. Holland, and obviously Michigan, they were a finalist in his top 3 list before he made his announcement when he committed to Clemson. His final 3 was Michigan, Clemson, and NC State, and he does come from North Carolina. Now, he is a top 100 recruit on 3 rankings. However, he's ranked 150th nationally on 24/7 Sports composite rankings, a 6 foot, 180-pound safety, and it is just the first of what should be a few more flip commitments for Michigan before signing day, which should be a pretty good signing day for Michigan. Early signing day is December 4th on Wednesday this week, so we are 2 days away from it right now. Michigan putting together a very good 2025 class, but they are not done yet. Jordan Young, he just adds on to Michigan's already loaded secondary class. Lamar Morgan, Michigan's defensive backs coach, has had his recruiting hat on. He is one of the best recruiters on this staff, no doubt. Michigan has landed Kainoa Winston, Shamari Earls, Jordan Young, Elijah Dotson, Jaden Sanders. Kainoa Winston, Shamari Earls are both top 100 players, and Elijah Dotson, Jaden Sanders, Jordan Young are all highly rated 4-star defensive backs as well. So this defensive back recruiting class is one of the best in the 2025 class. Now, Michigan, they might like Young as a nickel in this class. He can be compared to Rod Moore. He's got great length. Also, he has a good track. He's a good track athlete. So, he played both sides in high school. And according to a scouting report by Andrew Ivins of 24/7 Sports, he said he's a twitched up 3-phase playmaker that has done plenty of damage on the offensive side over the years, but projects best as a safety at the next level with his awareness, range, and ball skills. Comfortable working in off-man alignment with break anticipation to create takeaways, fires into the alley taking good contained angles, and has the foot speed to close gaps in pursuit. He said could be deployed in a variety of different alignments, but skill set suggests he might find most success as a split safety. So Michigan, they are getting another great safety out of Jordan Young, but they also got Elijah Dotson, Kainoa Winston, so they just add on to an already talented defensive back recruiting class for Michigan. It was a much needed recruiting haul for the secondary for Michigan. So let me know what you guys think about that pickup. Big pickup there for Michigan, flipping Jordan Young from Clemson to Michigan. And we did talk about yesterday in the video. If you guys missed that, make sure to go ahead and watch that. We talked about the recruitment of the 5-star current Alabama commit, 5-star offensive tackle Ty Haywood. He is delaying his signing day. He will not be signing on early signing day, which is Wednesday, so that's good news for Michigan. That means they can get him on campus for a visit in January, and that's one I think Michigan can really come away with a big time flip. And Bryce Underwood, he's going to be doing everything he can to make sure he brings in Ty Haywood. He's already got Andrew Babalola, another 5-star offensive tackle. If he gets Ty Haywood to block for him, man, that is going to be a lethal duo of Andrew Babalola and Ty Haywood. Then also, obviously, Michigan hosted Indiana wide receiver transfer Donovan McCulley hopefully signs are pointing good for Michigan there. Things are still looking great for Michigan to land the 2025 four-star linebacker Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng. Michigan has multiple predictions. It appears it is between Michigan and Colorado right now, and he should potentially be making a decision on signing day, December 4th, Wednesday. So look out for Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng to potentially finalize his decision on early signing day this Wednesday. Then also it should be potentially a pretty big day for linebacker recruiting for Michigan. 2025 four-star linebacker Bradley Gomper is currently committed to Duke. Michigan pushing to flip him. Steve Wiltfong of On3 put in a prediction for Michigan to flip him already, so we could potentially see Michigan flip him on signing day as well. And also a couple names to just keep an eye out towards signing day here for Michigan. First one, 2025 five-star wide receiver Jerome Miles just decommitted from USC. Now Texas A&M seems to be the favorite right now. Michigan, they were a school going after him before already this cycle, so maybe Michigan circles back, tries to convince him, and maybe makes an NIL push for him. But that one seems like a long shot. Another name though is 2025 four-star top 100 edge Zahir Mathis, who recently decommitted from Ohio State. He is not signing on early signing day, so Michigan could make a late push for him. So those are a couple names to keep an eye out on, and it's going to be a pretty busy couple of weeks here. I mean, we got early signing day on Wednesday. We got all that going on, and the transfer portal opens up, I believe, on December 9th. There's already players coming out, saying they plan on entering the transfer portal, and obviously Michigan, they are going to be big spenders this offseason in the transfer portal. They're going to hit it hard, and Michigan should be a top landing spot for many top targets in the transfer portal and many top players in the transfer portal. So should be a fun couple of weeks here. So make sure you guys are subscribed on the channel, because we're gonna be keeping you guys updated as much as possible. But I also wanted to talk about a couple players who performed very well against Ohio State. We'll first start with cornerback Aamir Hall. Michigan, they didn't have Will Johnson. They did have Jair Hill back. He wore number 35 again. So, but one player, couple of cornerbacks who had to step up, Aamir Hall and Zeke Berry. Zeke Berry is usually, plays at the nickel spot. Michigan has had to put Zeke Berry on the outside due to Will Johnson's absence. He has been playing the past couple of weeks very good, has gotten a lot better at cornerback on the outside. But Aamir Hall, he was the highest graded Big Ten cornerback from week 14 according to Pro Football Focus. 82.7 grade. Obviously had that amazing pick that set up Michigan inside the 5-yard line. Michigan punched it in to go up 7-3 early in that game. And then also Michigan's interior, Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant, the highest rated defensive tackles of week 14 of all Power 4 defensive tackles according to PFF. Mason Graham 88.7 grade, Kenneth Grant 85 grade, and Wink Martindale, he knew what he had to do in this one. Michigan, they were able to get pressure and stop the run with just 4 people in or on the defensive line. They didn't have to load the box to stop the run. That really led to Michigan's success defensively. If Michigan had to add another guy to the box, which they really didn't in that game, it could have been much different. That's what Ohio State wanted to do. That's why they were running the ball a lot, not only because of the wind and the conditions, but also because Michigan, they weren't stacking the box, but they still stopped the run, and that really led to Michigan's success defensively thanks to Mason Graham, Kenneth Grant in the inside. They dominated all game long. So these players, they came to play against Ohio State, and now Michigan sits at 7-5 on the season with a win over their rival Ohio State. And we should be finding out next weekend where Michigan goes for a bowl game, and also who they play and when. So, but this was a huge win for the program, and huge win for recruiting for Michigan as well. But with that, that's gonna wrap up this video. Hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to go ahead, drop a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more if you are new around here. I greatly appreciate it. And other than that, we will see you guys in the next video. Go Blue.